Well, we were supposed to hear a soundbite at this point about being a simple bill that was introduced not this past session, but the session before. It was supposed to be a simple bill, and we were told, just think about it. And many people have, and they found it's not so simple. Nearly a year after Senate Bill 1329 went into effect, that simple bill continues to get more complicated. During the 2024 session, 1329 went from introduction to the governor's office in just 3 weeks. It was meant to broaden Idaho's Parental Rights Act by preventing medical providers from performing medical procedures on kids without their parents' consent. This simple bill was called a win for Idaho parents. But now some say the law is actually protecting the wrong people. And as Hunter Funk explains, critics say it may be doing more harm than good.
Where the real concern came was when I started to see how it affected my patients.
Dr. Benjamin Romney practices in Burley, and this law has changed, well, everything.
We realized we've got to have blanket consents on every patient that comes in that is a teenager or a minor, which introduced a lot of logistical, red tape.
Red tape that ties up doctors. If you're under 18 and you need care, even something routine, your parent has to say yes first.
Our instruction based on this law is we have to turn them away. I've never done that before.
That includes birth control, STD testing, even pregnancy care. And for some teens, asking mom or dad just isn't an option.
But there are children who do not have parents who are either able to be at every appointment or even available, period, whether they're in jail or whether they're just not responsible parents.
Romney didn't just have to imagine the consequences. He met it face to face.
Shortly after this law came into place, I had a patient come in, and my first question was, why, what took you so long to come in for your pregnancy? Realized she was 18 and that she had just turned 18. She said, well, I was told that I had to have a parent sign a document when I came in for my first appointment, so I just waited because I wasn't 18 yet and I don't have a parent available to sign that.
Lost time that matters. Prenatal care helps catch red flags, and missing it could mean the baby never gets a chance at a healthy start. Romney says providers are torn between what's legal and what's ethical.
Technically, if I do treat them, if I do let them come in just even for a pregnancy test, their parents can sue me.
SB 1329 didn't just limit care, it added teeth. Parents are allowed to sue any provider who violates their rights for civil liability, which means they can take the home, the car, and other assets, even if the doctor thought they were helping a child in crisis.
We weren't trying to cause these problems, we just want to treat our patients, and now they're making it illegal for me to treat some of my patients.
Oh, and you can't forget the impact it brings to sexual assault survivors who have to wait for a parent to approve a rape kit.
So imagine you've got a stepfather and a mom, maybe mom's in jail or something. She's not in the picture now. Stepfather's taking care of a teenage girl, and she's being sexually assaulted by him. She can't get care unless he consents for her to get care. So how's that sexual assault going to ever be brought up with a healthcare provider? The rape evaluation that we do, he has to consent to that.
And human trafficking. Romney says he won't be able to see cases that he would have reported in the past. The only way to get care is if it's an emergency.
This is not what the Idaho legislature wanted. This was an oversight, and it just needs to be fixed.
Now, there were discussions in session this year to add exceptions, but it stalled in committee. Romney hopes this is the top of the list in the 2026 session, but he worries that there will be more teen pregnancies, undetected STDs, no justice for rape victims, fewer human trafficking cases being detected, and a major delay in care for our youth. A simple bill, obviously getting more complicated.
Yeah, and I believe this bill that they tried to fix, or this law they tried to fix last session, it did pass the Senate. It just stalled in that House Judiciary Committee.
Yes.
And so we just don't know why. It just never went anywhere from there. But
correct.
He mentioned lawsuits. He could be sued by a parent.
Yes.
Does insurance cover stuff like
this? See, and that was the biggest note that he said too. He's like, if we could get this switched, because right now they pay for malpractice insurance, which pretty much covers a lot of, care situations. This one is civil, so it means it's coming after his family's home, his family's car. So because it's different, that's the big issue, is that they're like, well, we can't, we don't want to risk it, and they can sue at any point.
All right.
All it takes is once.
Sounds very familiar to other laws here in Idaho. All right. Thank you very much, Hunter.